Greetings, friends. This is Dr. Imani and my co partner and co pilot, J. Bernard Kynes. I'd like to say hello.
Hello, our listening audience. We're so delighted and glad that you are joining with us today. Thank you.
We are the Sankofa Institute for Wellness, and we are very excited about launching the Institute as well as our new podcast, Progressively Yours Health and Wellness video podcast. We're going to be streaming to a number of sites, including Facebook, YouTube, and at least one other site. We're trying to decide on the other site that we would like to use with our kickoff. Our launch will be sometime in April.
Sometimes in April, that's right. We're not
And
quite sure yet, but it will be on a Tuesday evening, and we're thinking 9 o'clock, right?
I thought we said 8 o'clock.
Did we? I would say 9 because 9 is like one of the mid evening times when most people are kind of settling down after their meal before
True.
preparing for the bed.
That's true. So, yeah, we'll probably do 9 o'clock after the kids are in bed and the elders are in bed and whoever else we may be responsible for and to. So, again, we're looking forward to launching in April on a Tuesday, coming soon. And we've had so many people who, I call them the early adopters, who have already signed up for our Progressively Yours Health and Wellness Podcast site page on Facebook. And so we thought, as a gift to you all, we are seeking recommendations for speakers and for people for us to interview. The catch is that we want people who are doing phenomenal things that are contributing to transformation in terms of health and wellness. So, if you want to make a recommendation, we have about 3 of our first 10 shows booked already with phenomenal guests. But if you want to make a recommendation, we want you to send it to our email address, which is, I'll just say it and then I'll spell it. It's the Sankofa Institute for Wellness at gmail.com. So SANKOFAINST, the number 4, wellness at gmail.com. SANKOFAINST, the number 4, wellness at gmail.com. So here's the criteria. Here's what we need. We want to know why you're recommending them, either yourself or somebody else, what the topic is, how long you or they have been involved in this particular area, a little bit about your expertise in the area. You've been working, you've been training, you've been doing whatever in this particular area to make a difference. And as a special gift back to us, we want to make sure we want a commitment that you will invite at least 20 people to join and listen to our podcast, especially that show that you're recommending, but to all of our shows in general. Have them sign up for the Facebook page, Progressively Yours. It's actually going to say, it says Sankofa Institute presents Progressively Yours Health and Wellness Podcast. So, anything else that you'd like to add, Bernard?
Well, I think that you've covered it quite well. And as you've just expressed, we're looking for our guests who have an interest in and a commitment to the wellness of people, especially in our community, communities at large. But we're focused on improving the overall health, mind, body, and spirit of the people in our community because we know the needs of that community and we want to be a part in enhancing the development of the community at hand.
And folks may want to know just a little bit about who we are and our backgrounds.
Yes.
I have I've trained in the area of health and wellness as a health educator. I have my doctorate in health education. I worked at CDC for 22 years, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. I also ran the educational programs for the DeKalb County Sheriff in DeKalb County, Georgia. I have also created a program called Healthy Haiku, where I infuse haiku and other types of poetry into educational sessions about all different types of health and wellness topics. So that's just a little bit about me. I love teaching and living health and wellness. Not perfect, none of us are. I have a wicked sweet tooth I try to keep under control, but we're going to be as transparent as we can be because we're always learning. There's always more to learn. The learning and the growing is very important. But I really enjoy learning and talking to people. I used to have a blog talk radio show, Stepping Into My Power blog talk radio show. You can go back and listen to some of those episodes if you get a chance. And so I've been waiting for a while to be able to pick up and go back to doing part of what I really love, which is talking and sharing about health and wellness. Tell them a bit about yourself, Bernard.
Yes, thank you for sharing a little bit about who you are. On the other hand, have been in the ministry since 1980, and I started out pastoring, and I was also a part of. I was a chaplain in the military that was mobilized for the first Gulf War. And during that period of time, I was concerned about enhancing my counseling skills. So when I returned from Desert Shield Storm in 1990-91, I began my training as a pastoral counselor, psychotherapist. So I started working on my doctorate degree in that program because I wanted to be a better counselor due to that experience in Desert Shield Storm. That then led to me beginning full-time counseling practice around 1995, 96, and the mental health then that became a center focus, not only just mental health, but also the spiritual health and relationship health of persons who sought out my services. And so to this day, I continue to serve as a mental health professional. I love being and working with people, families. I really enjoy doing groups, and I've done several groups for many, many years. I have about 7 groups that I do now. And so, what I want to bring to the conversation, as well as some of the guests that I'd be interested in inviting, we'll have to have concerns and interests about our mental, spiritual, as well as our physical health as well. So, what you're going to receive from the two of us is kind of a interesting blend and integration of total healthcare that we are both inspired to do and to bring to our listening audience. But that's a little bit about me as it relates to who I am. But there's more, and we both will get into sharing with you about us training and how it has influenced our lives.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for that. And you can tell we're both excited about launching this broadcast, this
Yeah.
podcast broadcast, and it'll be fun. And the good thing is that we get to laugh at ourselves and you sometimes. We try not to laugh at you that much. That wouldn't be nice because you'd be our guest. But it's sharing and caring, and it's a lot of fun. And I love having uh, Bernard as my co-host and champion for mental health and all of the other things that he does. So it's going to be great. So please send us your recommendations of who you think could contribute to in a significant way to this broadcast. Again, it's Sankofa, Sankofa, INST, the number 4, wellness@gmail.com. Let us know who you want to recommend, and we will pick the best and add them to our first 10 and many, many more episodes to come after that. So with that, we want to wish you a good, depends on what time you're watching this, good afternoon, evening, good day, good week. This will be, it'll be posted either Sunday night or Monday. So whenever you watch it, we hope that you're in good health and wellness, and we look forward to hearing from you and speaking with you soon. Take care.
Yes. It is for the ancestors that we say, Ashe, Namaste, and blessings upon you.
Blessings. Thank you.